Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's video will be a Christmas home tour and I hope you all enjoy it. Okay, so this is my entryway and right here I have my bench. And I got this bench, I got this at a garage sale for $20. I painted it. My husband added the feet. I added the applique. This window pane right here, I purchased this at Kirkland's and I think I got it on sale. I ended up paying $25 for it, I believe. The Merry Christmas, I think I got that at the Dollar Tree. This swag right here, I purchased that a few years ago at Michael's. And the B and the M for Bob and Monica, I got that at, where did I get that? Home Goods, along with the And then right here I have these lanterns and I just filled it with a little bit of Christmas greenery. And the stand in here, I got that at the Dollar Tree. I don't remember where I got these lights, but they are battery operated. I purchased these lanterns at Hobby Lobby. And then I have string Christmas lights, and these are battery operated. And a company actually sent these to me, and I will have a link in my description box if you are interested. And these ones are 25 feet, I believe, and I just have them wrapped double so they fit perfect. The angel wings right here, I purchased that at Hobby Lobby. The angel right here was also purchased at Hobby Lobby. And then this candle holder right here, I purchased that at Hobby Lobby as well. Mini Christmas tree was purchased at Target in the dollar spot. These two hooks right here, these are for my kids and they will hang like their hats and their jackets on those. And here are some mini wreaths that I made. I just bought a few different picks from Joann's and Hobby Lobby, and I just picked them apart and hot glued them onto this little mini wreath. And then I took a strip of fabric and I just kind of wrapped it through. And then up here at the top, you'll see in a second, I used a Christmas ornament hook and I just hung it right there on the top. And I did the same thing on both sides of the TV. And I purchased the shutters from Michael's, and right up here I purchased this piece from Hobby Lobby, and it was black and I painted it white and distressed it. And this garland right here, I purchased that at Michael's as well. And I like to put stuff here throughout the season. It hides all the cords and everything. And these white little Christmas decorations right here, I purchased those at Michael's as well. The Home Sweet Home sign was purchased at Marshall's. The buffet table that my TV sits on, I purchased that off of Craigslist. I did paint that white as well and I distressed it. And here is my Christmas tree. I bought this several years ago and the lights keep going out on it and I keep adding more string lights. And that's why these bottom ones right here look a little different. The gifts that I have under the tree, those are actually just boxes, and I just wrapped them and added some pretty bows. They're not real gifts. And then the Christmas ornaments, the fabric ones, I made these. I actually have a video on them. Right here on my mantle, I have the same string lights as the entryway, and they are also 25 feet. I purchased this garland at Michael's a few years ago. The berries I purchased at Hobby Lobby. I believe these were from Michael's. The bottle brush trees, I purchased those in the dollar spot at Target. This is from Hobby Lobby. The stockings right here, I purchased those at Hobby Lobby. Also purchased the swag that is on my mantle, or the wall above my mantle. I purchased that, this swag right here, I purchased that at Hobby Lobby. The bull or the cow head, I purchased that at Target, I believe, several years ago, and that was black and I painted it white. The little deer that you see right here, I purchased that at Big Lots. It was like a teal color and I painted that white. The fireplace screen right here, this was purchased at Hobby Lobby. It was black and I painted it white. Here is my couch. This is a gray couch and I actually made the slipcover for it. I had no idea what I was doing. I just kind of went off of Pinterest and I watched a few videos on how to make one, and then I just kind of did my own thing. So it's not perfect, but I love the way it turned out. I also made these pillows. Actually, I didn't make the pillows, I made the pillow covers. And this one is in the black and white toile, which I absolutely love. And then I just used drop cloth, the same fabric that I used to make my slipcover. And then they're actually just like envelopes, like an envelope pillowcase. So I also did the same thing with these. You can see the back. Makes it easy to just switch them out during the seasons. And then in this basket right here, I bought this basket at Home Goods. I bought these seat cushions from Target, and I think those are the Magnolia Home Collection. And then I just have some battery operated tea lights. And then my family photo. I purchased this at, I believe I purchased that at Hobby Lobby last year sometime. And then the things that I have in there are from Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and Michael's. This sign right here was purchased at Hobby Lobby, and I absolutely love it. I love to be reminded of what it says. This cabinet right here, I purchased this off of Craigslist, and I believe it was $40, and I painted it white. And a few of my subscribers have asked me to open the cabinets and show what's inside. So I have just a few bowls that I use in my kitchen, and I use those quite a bit. The scale, I purchased that at a thrift store, and I believe that was $3. And then I have a few teacups that I have in here, and these were from anywhere from thrift stores to family members giving them to me. And yeah, I love teacups.
to God the key.
This is the same garland that's on my mantle and on my entertainment center, and this was purchased at Michael's as well. And then right up here, I just have a scale with a clock. I believe the scale was purchased at Michael's. The clock was probably purchased at Home Goods. The sign, Guest Cottage up there, that was purchased at Home Goods. And I have a bread box that I found at a thrift store, and I painted it white. This clock over here, I'm pretty sure it was either Ross or Home Goods. And then I just have an urn with some greenery. And then in this lantern right here, I just have some lights, some battery operated lights, and they're on a timer. I believe I purchased those at Ross, and I believe the lantern was purchased at Ross. Here is my kitchen table. I found these seat cushions at Home Goods, and they matched up almost perfectly with the drop cloth right here that you see. I covered the bench with the drop cloth to match the couch. And this table runner, I made this. And then for the place settings, I just used the 2 plates, and then I just took a ribbon and I just placed it over the middle plate. And then these bottle brush trees, I purchased those at the dollar spot in Target. This napkin holder was purchased at Home Goods. And the vase that I have sitting on my table, that was purchased at Hobby Lobby. And the greenery and cotton picks, those were purchased at Hobby Lobby. Right here, I just have my aprons that I use when I cook. And then the sign right here was purchased at Marshall's. This little box right here was purchased at Joann's. Most of the greenery inside was purchased at Joann's, and the Gather metal sign was purchased at Hobby Lobby. And right here above my window, I just placed a Christmas garland right on top of my curtain, and I purchased that at Michael's. And right here, the tin holding the berries and the greenery, I purchased that at Joann's. I purchased the greenery and the berries at Joann's as well. And the Merry Christmas sign right below it, I purchased that at Home Goods. I get a lot of questions about this nightlight right here, and I think I purchased that at Marshall's several years ago, and I have not seen them there since, but I have seen them at Hobby Lobby. Right here, I just have another garland, and I bought this at Target, and it was found in the dollar spot. And then I just have my coffee mug holder sitting on top of a Lazy Susan. The horse was lean and lame. Misfortune seemed his lot. He got into... Over here, I have a coffee and tea canister set, and I purchased those at Marshall's. The coffee sign right here, I purchased that at Hobby Lobby. And over here, this holiday gingerbread bakery sign, I purchased that at Hobby Lobby. The greenery that's up here was purchased at, I believe it was Hobby Lobby as well. I purchased it several years ago, so I can't remember exactly where. This sign right here, I wish I was as thin as my patience. That was purchased at Kirkland's. The Tabasco basket was purchased for $2 at Hobby Lobby. They were on clearance. I got them during their summer clearance. And the wreath, I kind of added 2 wreaths together. It was the pine and the cotton, and I just kind of intertwined them together, and I just hung that up there. And I am using a command hook for that. And right here I just have some kitchen towels, and I purchased all 3 of these at Target, and they were in the dollar spot. And then right here, this canister that is holding my kitchen utensils, I purchased that at Marshall's. And then these, I think I found these at Walmart a really long time ago. And these are just stickers that I have on here, and I purchased those at Target many, many years ago. I want to say like 7 or 8 years ago. This sign up here, I purchased that at Hobby Lobby. And then on top of my refrigerator, I have a green swag right here. I purchased that from a thrift store many years ago. And then I just have a glass. I think this actually holds, it's supposed to hold like beverages, as you can see right here. And I just added some wooden rolling pins and then kind of scattered some pine cones and ornaments up here. This milk container right here, I purchased that at Hobby Lobby. I think it was like $2. It was also on sale, and it was during the summertime, I believe. And right up here I have a pine cone garland, and I purchased that at Michael's. And right above it I have the pine garland, and it's the same one that I have in my kitchen. And I actually cut one piece in half, and I will show you in a second. I put the other half of that on the other side of the window. And this is a sign that I made. I had my husband cut a piece of wood for me. I painted the wood white, and I added a little antiquing with some wood stain. And then the vinyl quote I purchased from Hobby Lobby. I found this scale at Hobby Lobby, and then I just placed some fake snow inside, and then added a little village house. And then I have a clock up here. I think I purchased that. I believe that was from Hobby Lobby. I'm not 100% sure though. And these berries I purchased at Hobby Lobby, and I can't remember where I got the swag from. And then I just have my cotton wreath hanging from a piece of fabric in the middle.
Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
And then here is my table setting. This is where we usually all sit on Christmas morning for brunch. And these placemats, I got these at Ross. These were purchased at the Dollar Tree several years ago. I can't say several for some reason. And then I just folded a piece of fabric and then kind of stuck it underneath this appetizer plate. This plate was purchased at Target in the dollar spot. And this is just a napkin holder. And this was purchased at Hobby Lobby. And what I did was I just kind of tucked it underneath the plate here. This table runner here is actually just a piece of fabric, and I just cut it and just placed it right on the table. And for the centerpiece here, I switch this out throughout the season because I love it so much. I don't want to put it away. This was actually given to me for a birthday or a Christmas present. I think it was a Christmas present, and it was my son's fiance, her mother gave it to me, and I love it so much. She is just the sweetest. So what I did here was I added all this Christmas greenery, and I added a few berries here and there and some pine cones. Over here I have this little table. I purchased this table from Hobby Lobby, and I believe it was only $20. It was on clearance. And then I have my little village placed up here. And then right underneath it, I just have just some like candied fruit looking stuff. They're just picks and such down here. And I purchased those, I believe, from Michael's several years ago. And here is my living room. I also made these pillow covers the same way that I made the ones in the family room. I actually have a video how to make these ones, which they're basically all made the same way. And then right here for my centerpiece on my coffee table, I just have some apothecary jars. I added some fake snow and some village people and some trees. The coffee table here, I believe I purchased that at a thrift store, and I think it was $15. And of course I painted that white. And then right here, I just have a piece of fabric, and right here is just some fabric that I have. If you saw how I decorated my mom's house for Christmas, I did the same thing. And then right here, these are just boxes that I covered with wrapping. I wrapped those and then put pretty bows on them. And then here is my Christmas tree. I purchased this from Hobby Lobby.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang.
And the last thing that I am going to show you is my husband and I's bedroom. And I have a few things in here decorated for Christmas. Right over here in the corner, I have my little mini white Christmas tree set up, and I have it decorated with pink and black and white ornaments. And down here at the bottom, I made this tree skirt. Right here I have these little mini wreaths, and I bought these at Target in the dollar spot, and I just hung them on my mirrors. I have another one of those swags. That was dollar spot. And then these string lights, I purchased those Target dollar spot. My husband gave me this sign for Christmas last year, I believe. And this sign was purchased at Hobby Lobby. The frame I found at a garage sale, and I believe it was free. I was buying a bunch of stuff there, and I believe the frame was free. My bed, a neighbor was selling it and I purchased my bed. I purchased this for $40. And then right here I just have a teacup with a battery operated tea light. Bottle brush tree, I purchased that at Target, I believe. This is also a battery operated candle. I purchased that at Ross. I believe this was purchased at Ross as well. My bedding, I do get a lot of questions about my bedding. The bedding is the Simply Shabby Chic line, and I purchased that at Target several years ago. I don't think they sell it in store anymore. I made this pillow right here. I made the pillow cover, and it's pretty much the same way I make all my pillow covers. These faux fur white pillow covers, I purchased those at IKEA. Right over here, I just have these little swags. I purchased those at Michael's several years ago. The hall tree here, this was purchased on Craigslist, and I believe it was $15, and I painted it white. And I just have some of my perfume and just some jewelry and lotions here. The mirror was handed down through the family, and I love stuff like that have sentimental value, and plus I think it's beautiful. This belonged to my husband's grandmother. And then up here, this, I believe I found this at an antique store, and it was already painted white. And then the sign over here, this was purchased at Hobby Lobby. Dresser and end tables, those were purchased at a thrift store, and I think for the 2 end tables and the dresser, it was $60. Okay, everyone, that's it for my Christmas home tour. I hope you all enjoyed watching it. And if you have any questions, I would love to answer them for you. Just leave a comment down in the boxes below. And be sure that bell is turned on so you are notified when I upload a new video. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. And I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a wonderful day. Bye.